Carolina Panthers jokes, NFL jokes. Q. How do you know the Michigan State Police are seriously enforcing the speed limits into Detroit? A. For the first offense, they give you 2 Detroit Lions tickets. If you get stopped a second time, they make you use them. Q. What happened after Carolina QB Jake Delhomme threw a tantrum after learning the Panthers released him? A. It was intercepted. Q. How many Carolina Panthers does it take to win a Super Bowl? A. Nobody knows and we may never find out. Q. Did you hear about the joke that Cam Newton told his receivers? A. It went over their heads. Q. Why can't Cam Newton use the phone anymore? A. Because he can't find the receiver. Q. How many Panthers fans does it take to change a light bulb? A. None. They are happy living in New Orleans' shadow. Q. What will the Carolina Panthers do if Ray Caruth is acquitted? A. Change their offense to the shoot and run. Q. How do you know the North Carolina State Police are seriously enforcing the speed limits into Charlotte? A. For the first offense, they give you 2 Carolina Panthers tickets. If you get stopped a second time, they make you use them. Q. What would happen if Ray Caruth was to kill 2 more people? A. Carolina's first NFL record. Q. What do the Carolina Panthers and a Chick-fil-A manager have in common? A. Neither one shows up for work on Sunday. Q. What did the Panthers fan say after his team won the Super Bowl? A. Damn it, Mom, why'd you wake me up? I was having an amazing dream. Q. How are the Panthers like my neighbors? A. They can't pick up a single yard. Q. Want to hear a Panthers joke? A. Jonathan Stewart. Q. Why is Jonathan Stewart like a grizzly bear? A. Every fall he goes into hibernation. Q. What do you call an Carolina Panthers with a Super Bowl ring? A. A thief. Q. What's the difference between the Carolina Panthers and a dollar bill? A. You can still get 4 quarters out of a dollar bill. Q. What do the Carolina Panthers and possums have in common? A. Both play dead at home and get killed on the road. Q. What is the difference between a Panthers fan and a baby? A. The baby will stop whining after a while. Q. How many Carolina Panthers does it take to change a tire? A. 1, unless it's a blowout, in which case they all show up. Q. What do you call 53 millionaires around a TV watching the Super Bowl? A. The Carolina Panthers. Q. What do the Carolina Panthers and Billy Graham have in common? A. They both can make 70,000 people stand up and yell Jesus Christ. Q. How do you keep an Carolina Panthers out of your yard? A. Put up goalposts. Q. Why are so many Carolina Panthers players claiming they have the swine flu? A. So they don't have to touch the pigskin. Q. What is a Carolina Panthers fan's favorite wine? A. We can't beat New Orleans. Q. How do you stop an Carolina Panthers fan from beating his wife? A. Dress her in New Orleans black and gold. Q. Did you hear about the blonde burglar? A. He broke into the Carolina Panthers trophy room. Q. What is the difference between a bucket of shit and an Carolina Panthers fan? A. The bucket. Q. If you have a car containing a Panthers wide receiver, a Panthers linebacker, and a Panthers defensive back, who is driving the car? A. The cop. Q. How do you castrate an Carolina Panthers fan? A. Kick his sister in the mouth. Q. What should you do if you find 3 Carolina Panthers football fans buried up to their neck in cement? A. Get more cement. Q. What's the difference between an Carolina Panthers fan and a carp? A. One is a bottom-feeding scum sucker, and the other is a fish. Q. How did the Carolina Panthers fan die from drinking milk? A. The cow fell on him. Q. what does an Carolina Panthers fan do when his team has won the Super Bowl? A. He turns off the PlayStation 3. Q. What do you call an Carolina Panther in the Super Bowl? A. A referee. Q. Did you hear that Carolina's football team doesn't have a website? A. They can't string 3 Ws together. Q. What's the best way to teach your dog to roll over and play dead? A. Have him watch a couple Carolina Panthers games. Q. How many Carolina Panthers fans does it take to change a light bulb? A. None. Lava lamps don't burn out, man. Q. What does a Carolina Panthers fan and a bottle of beer have in common? A. They're both empty from the neck up. Q. Why do Carolina Panthers fans keep their season tickets on their dashboards? A. So they can park in handicap spaces. Q. How do the Panthers spend the first week of training camp? A. Studying the Miranda rights. Q. How do you keep a Panthers fan from masturbating? A. You paint his dick New Orleans gold and he won't beat it for 4 years. Q. Why do the Carolina Panthers want to change their name to the Carolina Tampons? A. Because they are only good for 1 period and do not have a second string. Q. What's the difference between the Carolina Panthers and the Taliban? A. The Taliban has a running game. Q. Where do you go in Charlotte in case of a tornado? A. Bank of America Stadium, they never get a touchdown there. Q. Why do ducks fly over Bank of America Stadium upside down? A. There's nothing worth craping on. Q. Why doesn't Raleigh have a professional football team? A. Because then Charlotte would want one. Q. Why are Carolina Panthers jokes getting dumb and dumber? A. Because Panthers fans have started to make them up themselves. Q. What's the difference between Carolina Panthers fans and mosquitoes? A. Mosquitoes are only annoying in the summer. Did you hear that Bank of America Stadium had to be resodded? That's really sad when you can't even get your own grass to root for you. Asterisk child welfare asterisk. A 7-year-old boy was at the center of a Fulton County courtroom drama yesterday when he challenged a court ruling over who should have custody of him. The boy has a history of being beaten by his parents and the judge initially awarded custody to his aunt, in keeping with child custody law and regulation requiring that family unity be maintained to the highest degree possible. The boy surprised the court when he proclaimed that his aunt beat him more than his parents and he adamantly refused to live with her. When the judge then suggested that he live with his grandparents, the boy cried and said that they also beat him. After considering the remainder of the immediate family and learning that domestic violence was apparently a way of life among them, the judge took the unprecedented step of allowing the boy to propose who should have custody of him. After 2 recesses to check legal references and confer with the child welfare officials, the judge granted temporary custody to the Carolina Panthers, whom the boy firmly believes are not capable of beating anyone. Atlanta Falcons fan. On the first day of school, a first-grade teacher explains to her class that she is a Panthers fan. She asks her students to raise their hands if they, too, are Panthers fans. Wanting to impress their teacher, everyone in the class raises their hand except one little girl. The teacher looks at the girl with surprise. "Janie, why didn't you raise your hand?" "Because I'm not a Panthers fan," she replied. The teacher, still shocked, asked, "Well, if you are not a Panthers fan, then who are you a fan of?" "I am a Falcons fan, and proud of it," Janie replied. The teacher could not believe her ears. "Janie, please tell us why you are a Falcons fan." "Because my mom is a Falcons fan, and my dad is Falcons fan, so I'm a Falcons fan too." "Well," said the teacher in a obviously annoyed tone, "that is no reason for you to be a Falcons fan. You don't have to be just like your parents. All of the time. What if your mom was an idiot and your dad was a moron? What would you be then? Then, Janie smiled, I'd be a Panthers fan. 4 football fans. A Redskins fan, an Eagles fan, a Falcons fan, and a Panthers fan are climbing a mountain and arguing about who loves his team more. The Redskins fan insists he is the most loyal. This is for the Redskins. He yells, and jumps off the side of the mountain. Not to be outdone, the Eagles fan shouts, this is for the Eagles, and throws himself off the mountain. The Falcons fan is next to profess his love for his team. He yells, this is for everyone, and pushes the Panthers fan off the mountain.